Hey guys, Johnny Jenkins here, coming to you with a really nice Bass Pro Shops order. Now in this order, we're going to have some really cool finesse fishing type stuff. It's like some wacky rig type stuff. And then also going to have some hard baits, like some rattle traps, Strike King rattle traps, and the new Strike King Tour Grade Rage Blade, the little chatterbait. And chatterbaits, if you haven't been watching a tournament trail, man, the last handful of months, for some reason, chatterbaits have been doing really well in FLW and BASS. So, and I've been getting into it myself a lot more than usual for the ever since about last fall. I've been really wanting to get my hands around it. So, let's go ahead and get into it. We got some really cool stuff. To start out, let's start out on some rattle trap business here. Now, I went ahead and picked me up some Strike King rattle traps. Unfortunately, didn't I lose one this morning? Yeah, I lost one this morning. I'll show you. I had one tied on. Now this is a 1/2 ounce red eye shad, and the color, I believe this is IU. Yeah, AYU. Really good shad color. I mean, you just can't get more shad than that. And I'll bring it out of the package since I already had it open. Really nice. It's got a really beautiful olive green back, and it's kind of chrome, and you cannot get more shad looking than that. It's one of the best shad colored baits that I've seen from Strike King. It looks just like a shad going through the water. Really good and kind of stained water. Now this one, this is the one that I have tied on right now, and I'll give you a look at it. This is a 1/4 ounce, not the 1/2 ounce, so the smaller version, and just a regular sexy shad color. And I caught a nice fish on it this morning, and here it is. Nothing too special, but caught a nice little fish on it this morning, really early. Now, next thing, let's see, we've got another 1/2 ounce version, and this color is called Oyster. Really interesting shad color. It's kind of a pearl, but it's got a lot of shine to it also, but it's like a pearl type color. Really good. It should be pretty good in stained water. If they're biting a trap, that could work. Here's another 1/2 ounce version, and this is the red sexy shad. A little bit something different, cool looking color. And let's see. Alright, now this is the one that I broke off this morning, unfortunately, so I can't show you. It's a 1/4 ounce version, and it's the gold sexy shad. So all we have is the package. And then 1/2 ounce version, and it's called Bad to the Bone. That's the color, Bad to the Bone, and it's kind of it's a real pearl color, and it's got a little bit of a, I don't know what kind of color back, but you know, it's a shad look. So really cool looking color. Thought I'd pick it up. Now, oh, I've got one more actually. I got a 1/2 ounce version, and this is chartreuse perch. So that's a cool looking color. Alright, now let's get into some of this finesse stuff that I've got. And some odds and end type stuff. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, so I went ahead and picked up some wacky rig jig heads. You can get these, and you wacky rig like a finesse worm, and the little jig head makes it fall to the bottom a little bit faster. And I got them in several different sizes. Here's an 1/8 ounce, and this is the VMC one. It's called a wacky jig. And then I got also in a 1/16 ounce for that brand. It's got a nice little weed guard on it, and you'd be surprised, those weed guards they usually work really good on the brands that I've tried them out. Now here's the brand that I have tried it out. It's the Buckeye Lures Flick It, and this one right here is a 3/16 ounce. So that's pretty heavy. 3/16 is pretty heavy for wacky rig type stuff. It's about as heavy as I go. Sometimes I might go 1/4 if I'm really wanting to cover some water or something. But generally, I mean, finesse fishing, it's light line, and you're wanting to fish slow. And I normally go 1/16 or less. So that's that. And then I've got these hooks. They're the finesse wacky rig type deal, but for weedless application. You can see there it's got the weed guard on all of those hooks, and it's size 2/0. And I'm hoping that's the right size I should get. I'm not really sure, but it looked right, so I decided to get it. And it's the Gamakatsu Finesse WG Weedless. So it's wacky rigging your finesse worms and the weedless, so it's got the weed guard on it. And this right here, a little something different. This is all these are little keeper springs. Now I'm going to be fishing some tournaments this year, and if I get onto a bite where I can shake them off, I'll show you guys. Instead of having a hook on your bait, you just screw your plastic in, you tie it to this, and you screw your plastic in and you fish it, and then you can shake them off. You don't have to worry about hooking them, and the world goes round. You don't have to catch those big fish in practice. Now this right here is pretty interesting. This is a Lake Fork frog tail hook. This goes on the back of your hollow-bellied frogs, and if you're fishing more open water like I like to do, even around bushes, seawalls, docks, underneath docks, things like that, or around scattered grass, this might even be just fine. It's pretty interesting. The little two hooks go around the regular hooks on the frog, and then it just sits there in the middle. If you get a really close look, it'll sit right there in the back of your frog, just waiting to be engulfed. And this is the bigger size. This is the 4/0. And the 4/0 one, I wouldn't go any smaller than 4/0 unless you're fishing like the Spro Bronzeye juniors. Then I might go to the 2/0. But even with the juniors, this probably wouldn't overpower it. This is actually a fairly small. It's smaller than I thought it would be. So we'll conclude this with some of the new chatterbaits from Strike King and some soft plastics. Just two little soft plastics. Alright, so now this new Rage Blade, I've got one that I already used. Let me see. I must have used that. This must be a spinnerbait. This must be, no, this is the buzzbait. I forgot that I bought a buzzbait. Now this one right here, I've been catching fish on this morning. That's what's responsible for the 5-pounder that I've got in the live well right now, the 4-pounder that I've got in the live well right now, and yeah, that's it. And I had another couple bites on it, but this thing has really been killing them today. And this one is the 3/8 ounce version in Sexy Shad, and I have it tied on right here. Get you guys a look at it. That's what it looks like. Really awesome bait. Fishes well, looks well, catches fish. That's all that needs to be said about it. Now here's another one. Another 3/8 ounce version in the same color, Sexy Shad. Now this here is a Strike King buzzbait, 3/8 ounce version. It's called the Elite Buzzbait, and I have it tied on. I didn't have this rod ready because I forgot that I had bought it. But it's black and blue. Nothing too special about it. Black and blue, and I've got a treble hook on the back of it. That's what I like to do. So that's that. Let me put this away. Now, got two soft plastic deals here. I've got Swimming Caffeine Shad from Strike King, the Perfect Plastics. Now, I really like these on the back of my chatterbaits. They're just really good on the back of chatterbait. I can't say enough about them. They're really good this time of the year. You get into, March through the spring and even the summer. These on the chatterbaits or just on a Texas rig hook with a weight or even without one really catches fish. And this one right here is just green pumpkin seed. That's the one that was responsible for most of the fish today, but then I also switched up to this more shad color. It's got a little bit of pearl in it. It's called Baby Bass, but it's like a green pumpkin, and it also has pearl on it. So I really like it. It's a good looking color, and it'll work in stained water, and it'll work in relatively clear water also. I think that concludes the video. I thought I had some more stuff. Yeah, I do. This dude fell out. Here's a 3/8 ounce chatterbait, Strike King one, black and blue. I thought I had a few more. I thought I bought like 4 or 5 of them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.